Welcome back, guys. In the last video we have discussed on how to create GTK window, and in this video I will be showing you some functions and properties related to GTK window. So let's roll the intro and then get started. Alright, in the last video, as I told you, I will be using this main method to write my GTK code. So I'm going to copy this start.c and give it a meaningful name like my GTK window. Now allow me to edit my make file to compile this new my GTK window.c. So let's open our make file first and remove this program name and make it GTK window, my GTK window. Perfect. So now let's make this file, and you see it compile my GTK window. And if I run this binary, yes, I will get this teeny tiny GTK window. Since you notice, we always like this app to start from the center of the screen. So let's make this as our first change in our my GTK window.c. So the function here used will be GTK underscore window underscore set position, and here we will pass two parameters. The first is our GTK window and the second is the GTK window position. So the GTK window position could be of 5 types. You can read the documentation. The documentation is very rich, and you will find this here, and I will give this link in the description box and you can refer that. This is a rich documentation. It has everything which GTK window covers, like all its function, properties, signals, everything. I generally categorize these functions as setters, getters, some questionnaire, some instruction giving functions, and let's make a category for others also. So the function we are using currently, which was GTK Window Set Position, we can find it here, GTK Window Set Position, and as I told you, it take two argument, which is GTK Window and second is GTK Window Position. You can see all the values of GTK Window Position. This is GTK Win Position None. This will place your GTK window wherever it find good. This is GTK Window Position Center, and we will be using this only. This is GTK Window Position Mouse. This will launch your GTK window wherever your mouse is pointed. This is GTK Window Position Center always, and this will keep your GTK window always to the center. This is GTK Window Position Center on Parent. This is something when you use set transist for, in which when your GTK window is above some other parent GTK window, and it will keep to its parent center. So for now, let's keep it GTK when position center. Paste here. Yeah, perfect. Save it, and now let's make it again, and it gave me a warning like this argument must be a GTK window and I'm passing a GTK widget. So let's handle this warning. It's a good practice to handle all your warnings. Let's typecast it to a GTK window. Perfect. Now make it again. Yeah, the warning is gone. Now run your binary and you will find your GTK window on the center of your screen, but it's still very tiny. So let's make it a little bit larger. So the function to set your GTK window size is GTK window, and every function for GTK window starts with this GTK underscore window and then underscore set. This set is for your setter type of functions. Underscore. Now the property name, we have to set its default size, so property name is default underscore size, and this take you exactly 3 arguments. The first is your GTK window, then the width, let's keep width as 500, and height let it be 400. Also, to handle your warnings, let's typecast it to GTK window. Perfect. Now make it again and you will see a 500 into 400 pixel screen size. Yeah, now that's look much better. Let's increase its size to 700 into 500. Run it. Yes. You can try more positions like Gtk Win position mouse. And now make it perfect. Now before executing this, let me place my mouse to this particular position. Now when I hit enter, you will see my GTK window launch here. Now close it, place your mouse like to the right bottom, run your command again, and you will see your GTK window starts here. And it's a real fun. Let's revert back to the center position. I think it's better always to start your application from the center. Now you see this automatically give its title as the program name or the binary name my GTK window, which sometimes look ugly. So let's give our GTK window a beautiful title. So the function to give your GTK window a title is, yes, you guess right, GTK underscore window underscore set underscore title. Perfect. Now let's typecast in advance and pass our window, and the second argument will be a character string, and here you will write your title. For example, you can give anything. Let's give aducators and make it, run it. You see this title is now changed from my GTK window to aducators. Since we have give this window a default size, but still I can resize it in whatever way I want. There is one more function in GTK which can actually fix your GTK window size so that no one can alter it. So the function used is, again you guess the right, GTK window. This is the mandatory. Then it's a setter function. Then the property name is resizable. The first argument always will be the GTK window itself. So let's paste it here. Then you will pass a boolean type value, or I can say G boolean type value, which is either true or false. If I set this true or true, then user can resize your GTK window, or if I set to false, user will not be able to resize your GTK window. Let's make it again and run it. Now you will notice one thing on the border or the edge of this GTK window. I do not get that resize option. My mouse icon didn't change on the edge of this GTK window as earlier. So that means I cannot change this window size. Also, if you notice, out of these three buttons that usually minimize, maximize and cross, the maximize button is now gone, which also mean your GTK window size is fixed and you cannot even full size it. You can also try by clicking this header twice. It not going to maximize this window. So this means your GTK window size is fixed. You cannot change the size. Other thing we can do is like we can default start our GTK window as maximized. So the function to maximize your GTK window as default is again GTK window. Now this function is little bit different as we have discussed previous. This function is GTK window maximize, is like a function which is giving some information or instruction, and it required only one argument, which is your GTK window. Perfect. Make it and run it again. So you see my GTK window opens full size, and again I can't see this maximum button here, or I cannot change its size. I can only drag it from left to right or to the bottom, but cannot change its size. One more function here is we can hide this cross button header bar. It's like a decoration to the GTK window. So the function is a setter function, which is GTK window set decorated. And yes, you guessed the right. The first argument again is the GTK window, and the second is a boolean value. If you want to keep it decorated, make it true. If you want to remove that decoration, make it false. Make this and run it again. So you see a clear GTK window, no decoration at all. So you can quit from here also. Perfect. So this is the property I use rarely, so let's comment it out. And also I don't want my GTK window every time maximized, so let's comment this also. Perfect. We have seen a lot setter functions, and we have seen this informative type of function maximize. There are more functions in GTK which are getter functions. So let's see few getter functions also. Likewise, we have GTK window set title. We also have one more function like this, which is GTK window get title. So let's declare a character type pointer variable char star title. and assign this title as GTK Window Get Title. And again, it require only one argument, which is your GTK window. Perfect. Now let's print this title and let's verify. Print it on the console. Print f your title is %s/n and write title here. Likewise, title, we have a function which is get size, so that we can have the GTK window size. To store height and width, let's declare two more variables of integer type, which is width and height. This is a bit different from GTK window get title. It actually use call by reference. So let's write GTK window get size, and now pass your GTK window here. Then it's a call by reference, so put ampersand, then width comma ampersand height. Let's print it out on the console. Width is %t, give it a /t, then height as %t/n. Width comma height. Let's run it. Make the warning says the title is discarding our constant qualifier, so let's make it constant char. My advice to you is to always minimize the warnings, keep them 0 if possible. Perfect. Now let's run my GTK window and you see some output on the console. Your title is aducators, which is exactly what our title is. Width is 700, height is 500. This is exactly what we set. Perfect. I'm using printf directly and not saving it to a variable. The function I'm about to show you is to check the status, is our GTK window is decorated or not. So let's write some message here. GTK window decorated ? And it will answer me. The function is GTK window get decorated, and here you will pass your GTK window. Some GTK window functions to interrogate this information type of functions look like this. I'm again writing it in a printf statement. GTK window maximized. This is just a question. The actual function is GTK window is maximized. So we have is here for interrogation. And yes, the argument again is type of GTK window. Perfect. Exactly like this, we can ask GTK, is my GTK window is active or not? The function is GTK window is active, and yes, it require one argument only, which is your GTK window. And let's change this question message, GTK window active question mark. Perfect. Now let's save our code and make it. Oh, my bad. I have put %s, which indicate we are expecting a string type, but it's actually of %d integer. Make it again. Yeah. Now let's run my GTK window. So you see, it gave me answers to all my questions. GTK window decorated, it gave me 1, which mean yes, this is a decorated window. Is my GTK window is maximized? No, it's not maximized. So it gave me 0. And GTK window active, so it gave me 0 again. My GTK window is not active. Alright, let's give a pause to our discussion. I hope you have a better idea how to use GTK window functions, and now you know how to read this documentation. In the next video, I will be picking up a new GTK widget. Give this video a like if you feel it, and share with your friends. Tell them how they can create GUI applications using C programming language, and to subscribe educators. Alright, catch you in the next one.